Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Manny Romero. I am a private practitioner at Mr. Therapist Individual and Family Therapy. This YouTube channel is about me to be able to help you just have a better experience in life, to grow, to achieve your goals, to feel better about who you are as a person. My therapy is geared towards men and helping men become better fathers, better husbands, better men in this place we call life. However, a lot of the topics that I talk about, could be geared towards women as well, and so if you are not a man, but you identify as with a different gender, then I encourage you to come into this page and divulge and enjoy the content that I'm throwing out there, because this is for you. So today I'm going to get into it. I wanted to talk about COVID-19. I know we're kind of we heard a lot about COVID. If you heard the news, if you've seen the social media posts, like we're COVID out by now, right? But I wanted to get into COVID-19 because we're actually starting to scale back, and it's awesome. It's a good feeling to know that we can start going outside, we can start going to restaurants, we can start going to the beaches. I'm out here in California, so there's a lot of beaches out here. We can start hanging out with friends. There's also a lot of anxiety around the scaling back and the being able to liberate people into going into the streets and going out a little more, getting out of their houses. There could be a lot of anxiety around that stuff. People could be worried, are other people washing their hands? Are other people taking the necessary precautions? If I go out to a restaurant, are people the workers going to take the necessary precautions because they're touching my food, right? A lot of different worries that could be out there. One thing I will say is, whatever you're comfortable with, that's okay, right? If you're not comfortable with coming out yet, you don't have to. That's the economy is kind of, or the restrictions around isolating and around staying home, being quarantined, are kind of loosening up. But that's a call that the CDC and the government have made, right? You can kind of go at your pace with this, right? However, if you need to get back to work because you need to pay your bills, or you need to go out there and maybe your boss is asking you to do something, or whatever commitment you have that's maybe you don't feel comfortable leaving, but you kind of have to get out of the house. Here's a couple things that I can kind of give you just to help you, maybe put you at ease of mind. Number one is just take a deep breath, right? Understand that a lot of times the fears that we have are perceived threats, right? They're not real. We kind of can work things up in our minds more than they need to be. Things like inflating the number of deaths and cases that there could be out there for COVID-19. Things like looking for reasons why I will catch COVID-19 if I leave my house. Looking for kind of the negatives versus the positives. Some of these things could be increasing your anxiety around leaving the house. And so when you can just kind of stop yourself for a moment, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, that can really help reduce some of that anxiety, reduce some of the tense, the fight or flight, the worry that your body the symptoms that your body can get from all that. Tip number 2 is to look at the facts, right? Where are you getting your news? Where are you getting your sources? Is it from people who highly exaggerate and are highly anxious about the virus? Is it from the news, which makes money based on making us anxious and making us worried so that we can continue to watch the news? Where are you getting your news from? Where are you getting your information from? And I encourage you to go onto the CDC, the World Health Organization, and just kind of check out what some of the actual numbers are out there. I believe it's a very small percentage of deaths that are actually happening because of COVID-19. And even though the cases are out there, people generally are able to recover from the symptoms that they get when they catch COVID-19. So really look at some of the facts. Don't buy into so much the rumors that are out there, what people are saying, because if you guys ever played telephone before, a lot of the facts could start to be, just things people add on, things people don't say, because just as they go from one person to another person to another person, the true message kind of gets lost. The third thing I would say, if you're having to go out there and getting a lot of anxiety around exposing yourself with people, is to continue to follow the things that are put in place for you, right? The things that you can't control. Continue washing your hands. Continue disinfecting things around you, surfaces around you. Continue keeping your distance 6 feet away from people. Go wear your mask out there. Rock that thing. There's a lot of creative ones that are out there right now. Go put a nice one on that you like, that matches your outfit. I think I saw somebody wearing like a big Star Wars one, right? Like, do something fun with it. Find a way to kind of make it kind of fun, and that way you're not as worried, or even just carelessly going out there and actually catch something. But there's things that you can't control. Remember that, and you can continue to exercise those things. Last thing I will say is maybe record the amount of time that you're going to be going out, and then when you come back home, just kind of put it away for a minute. Like, realize that you're now home, that you've left work, you've left the restaurant, wherever it is that you had to go, that you're now home, and you're safe, and you're alive, right? And find a way to distract yourself. Watch a movie, read a book, call a friend. Do something fun, but something that's going to kind of get you out of that mind muck that we get into, because we're like, oh gosh, I was out for this long, I did this, I did that, who knows, I could have got this, I could have got that, all these things that we're never really going to know, we're just going to kind of worry about, and so for the meantime, you're well, you're healthy, do something distracting, keep doing what you got to do in terms of washing your hands, disinfecting things, change your clothes, and kick the TV on, put your feet up, and have a good time, and try to just relax yourself in that way. Great, guys. So I hope these are some things that are going to help you if you're kind of worrying about some of the loosening up of the restrictions around COVID-19. You can live a normal life out there with the restrictions that are still out there. You don't have to live in fear, anxiety, and worry. And remember, you can always find a therapist to help you. If you're having problems managing some of these anxieties, some of these worries, there is help out there. So don't hesitate to reach out if you feel like you need it. Thanks again. Thanks for sticking with us here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know how these videos are going. Follow me on my Instagram and Facebook, which will kind of show up soon as this video concludes. Thank you, guys.